Life as we know it is often compared to a cycle. We are born, we grow, we experience joy and sorrow, and then we die. But what happens after we die? Some believe that this cycle doesn't truly end. Instead, our souls, the very essence of who we are reborn into new lives. This concept is known as reincarnation. Imagine a beautifully crafted carousel, its horses rising and falling, carrying its riders on an endless loop. This carousel represents the cycle of reincarnation. Each time we ride this carousel, we enter the physical world, the three-dimensional reality. We experience life in a physical body, bound by the laws of nature and time. This three-dimensional reality, though filled with beauty and wonder, can also be a place of suffering and attachment. We become entangled in material desires, relationships, and the pursuit of fleeting pleasures. This entanglement, like sticky webs, can keep our souls tethered to the cycle, causing us to return to the carousel ride again and again. However, there is a way to break free from this cycle. There are paths we can choose that lead us away from the carousel and toward a different destination, a state of liberation and lasting peace. The idea of escaping the cycle of reincarnation might seem daunting, like leaping from a moving carousel, but within various spiritual traditions, there are methods believed to help souls achieve liberation. These methods are not about punishment, they are about transformation. Imagine for a moment that you are the rider on the carousel. You've ridden countless times before, experiencing the ups and downs, the joys and sorrows of each turn. But this time something feels different. This time you have a glimpse of what lies beyond the carousel, and a deep yearning for something more begins to stir within you. This yearning is the first step. It is the recognition that there is something beyond the cycle, a state of existence free from suffering and rebirth. This realization is often followed by a desire to purify the soul, to detach from material desires, and to seek higher knowledge and understanding. These three paths, spiritual purification, detachment, and the pursuit of higher knowledge, are not separate roads, but rather interwoven threads that together form a rope strong enough to pull us away from the carousel and toward liberation. Imagine your soul as a beautiful, radiant gem, its light slightly dimmed by layers of dust and grime accumulated over countless lifetimes. Spiritual purification is the process of gently cleaning this gem, removing the impurities that obscure its true brilliance. This purification is not about punishment, it's about love. It's about recognizing the inherent purity within and nurturing it through practices like meditation, prayer, and ethical living. These practices, like gentle breezes, gradually wipe away the dust, revealing the gem's inherent beauty. Meditation, for example, can be seen as a process of quiet reflection, allowing us to observe the workings of our minds and release negative thoughts and emotions that cloud our true nature. Prayer in its essence is about connecting with something greater than ourselves, surrendering our ego's desires and aligning with a higher purpose. Ethical living, on the other hand, is about recognizing our interconnectedness with all beings. When we act with kindness, compassion, and integrity, we not only purify our own souls but also contribute to the well-being of the world around us. Section 4. Untangling the web, releasing material desires. Imagine a spider web glistening in the morning dew, each strand representing a material desire. Possessions, relationships, status, or even physical comfort. These desires are not inherently bad, but our attachment to them can trap us in the cycle of reincarnation. Detachment in this context is not about renouncing the world or living a life devoid of pleasure. It's about shifting our perspective, recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment are not found in external objects or experiences, but rather within ourselves. Think of it like this. When we cling tightly to a delicate flower, we risk crushing its beauty. But when we hold it gently, appreciating its fragrance and delicate petals without needing to possess it, we allow its beauty to truly shine. Releasing attachment doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process of recognizing our desires, understanding their origins, and consciously choosing to let go of the need to control or possess them. It's about finding contentment and peace within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. Section 5. Ascending the ladder, the pursuit of higher knowledge. Imagine a ladder stretching towards the heavens, each rung representing a level of spiritual understanding. The pursuit of higher knowledge is about climbing this ladder, expanding our awareness beyond the limitations of the ego, and gaining a deeper understanding of the true nature of reality. This knowledge is not merely intellectual, it's experiential. It's about directly experiencing the interconnectedness of all things, the illusory nature of the separate self, and the eternal nature of consciousness. This pursuit can involve studying ancient scriptures, contemplating the wisdom of spiritual teachers, or simply observing the world around us with curiosity and an open mind. As we ascend this ladder of knowledge, our perspective shifts. We begin to see the world through the lens of unity, recognizing that we are not separate entities but rather interconnected threads in the vast tapestry of existence. This realization can be incredibly liberating, freeing us from the fear and suffering that arise from a limited sense of self. Section 6. A Pixar Perspective. Visualizing the soul's journey. Imagine a Pixar film where a tiny, glowing soul embarks on an incredible journey. This soul, filled with curiosity and a thirst for adventure, dives headfirst into the vibrant tapestry of the 3D reality, experiencing the joys and sorrows, the triumphs and failures that come with each lifetime. We see this soul, represented as a playful ball of light, navigating the challenges of the material world, forming bonds and learning valuable lessons along the way. With each lifetime, the soul's light grows brighter, its wisdom deepening as it sheds layers of ego and attachment. We witness the soul's encounters with wise mentors, represented as gentle, glowing beings who guide the soul towards liberation. We see the soul practicing meditation in serene landscapes, its light becoming more radiant with each breath. We watch as the soul learns to detach from material desires, releasing its grip on possessions, and finding contentment in the present moment. As the film progresses, the soul's journey becomes a metaphor for our own. We are invited to reflect on our own lives, our attachments, and our aspirations for liberation. The film's message is clear: the journey to escape the cycle of reincarnation is not a punishment. It's an incredible adventure, filled with growth, compassion, and the ultimate realization of our true nature. Section 7. Beyond the Screen. Your personal exploration. The journey of the soul, the concept of reincarnation, and the pursuit of liberation are topics that have fascinated humanity for centuries. While this essay has offered a glimpse into these profound concepts, it is merely a starting point. The true exploration begins within each of us. Like the curious soul in our Pixar film, we are all on a journey of self-discovery. We each have the potential to break free from the cycle of suffering and realize our true nature. This journey is not a one-size-fits-all path, it's deeply personal. Some may resonate with the practices of meditation and prayer, finding solace in connecting with a higher power. Others may find liberation through acts of service, dedicating their lives to easing the suffering of others. Still, others may find their path through the pursuit of knowledge, immersing themselves in spiritual teachings, and seeking wisdom from those who have walked the path before. The key is to listen to your own inner compass, to explore different practices and teachings with an open mind, and to find what resonates with your soul. The path to liberation is not about blindly following dogma, it's about embarking on a journey of self-discovery, guided by your own inner wisdom and a deep yearning for lasting peace and fulfillment.